As we have said many times, human beings have to deal with multiple uncertainties when navigating their social environment. To reduce uncertainty and be able to act appropriately, they use a number of strategies. We have seen, for instance, that when faced with uncertainty about the quality of an offer, negotiators seek to compare the offer with reference points that are either internal or external. In addition to this, people can also rely on their internal state, that is, on how they feel in a given environment. When doing so, affective states are seen by individuals as sources of information that must be processed to make sense of the environment and to interpret it. The mood congruence effect accounts for this influence of our internal state on our interpretation of the environment. Simply put, the mood congruence mechanism accounts for the tendency of people to see everything in a positive light when they are in a good mood, and conversely, to interpret everything that happens to them negatively when they are in a bad mood. It is interesting to note that the mood congruence effect only works if people perceive their mood as a plausible source of information in the situation. If their attention leads them to interpret their mood as being caused by something else, then the mood congruence effect disappears. Let me give you an example. In negotiation, you will tend to interpret offers made by the other party more positively on sunny days than on cloudy days, simply because on sunny days you are in a better mood than on cloudy days. This is the mood congruence effect. However, if I draw your attention to the weather before you analyze the offer, you will be able to counteract the mood congruence effect, and you will no longer attribute the affect that you feel to the quality of the offer, because in this case, you will have understood that your mood is a direct consequence of the weather and not of the quality of the offer. The mood congruence effect works for general affective states, such as moods, but also works for more specific emotional states. Anger, for example, causes people to attribute the occurrence of negative events to the behavior of the other party rather than to circumstances. And this is all the more pronounced when the cause of the events are ambiguous rather than very clear. In negotiations, parties are often confronted with events whose causes are not clearly defined. It is therefore important to pay particular attention to our emotions and moods, as these bias our interpretation of ambiguous situations through the mood congruence effect.